We all saw the memes. If Marine announced Luffy's execution, hellfire will pour down on this poor Marine and they will be shattered by the force of Luffy's saviors. At least, that's what the meme implies. But what will actually happen? Who will come to save Luffy and how tough the war will end up? But before that, if you're about Luffy, right now he's fighting Kaido, and we all know he's getting stronger than many of us expected by the end of Wano, and he will become definitely a top tier and a force to be recognized, capable of fighting, if not defeating, many top tiers in 101. But we all know that's not enough in front of Marine, Akainu, Kizaru, Fujitora, Greenbow, around 50 Vice Admirals, some of whom are actually as strong, and around 200,000 elite forces makes them undoubtedly the strongest army in One Piece. Now let's add Sengoku and Kong to the list and you will find out Luffy have no chance in front of them. But if Luffy is captured like Ace, who will come to rescue? For all we know, right now there are 15 groups or people ready to help him, and we start with Trafalgar D. Law. Unlike Kid, Law is actually a somewhat friend to Straw Hats, and he owes a lot to Luffy because he took down the Flamingo. He is a strong high tier himself with a small crew, not much of a help on his own, but still a good start. Next we have Hancock. She is not a warlord anymore, and even if she was, there is no force or unlikely odds that will stop her love, and she will come to save Luffy. Not to mention she's a queen of Amazonia and her army is a noticeable power. Next we have Fishman, and now they're officially part of Luffy's territory. Luffy is their messiah and their savior. Returning the favor is more than likely, and if Hody Jones can gather 100,000 fishmen, King Neptune can do at least that good. Next army is Mink, and their loyalty is stronger than Whitebeard's Devil Fruit. They'll do anything for saving their friends, and going all to save Luffy is the only logical thing a Mink army will do. Even without Sulong, they're considerably strong and we all know it. Up next is the Grand Fleet, 7 crews who swore loyalty to Luffy with 7 strong captains and an army of almost 6,000, and needed help that one day will come to save the day, in this scenario or reality. Next we have an individual, Dark King Rayleigh. No way in hell he will stay out of this one. Luffy is the heir to Roger and his own apprentice. He didn't knew Ace is Roger's son until the execution happened, but he knows that Luffy carried the will of Roger and Joy Boy. He will come. Garp is our next one-man army. He will not stand still and watch this one happening. Regret was the only prize Garp won in Marineford. He chose his job over his family and felt an immeasurable pain watching his grandson die. I'm sure he won't let that happen again. And of course, above all, no one is more loyal to Luffy than his own crew. Straw Hats will end up much stronger than before, with players like Zoro, Sanji, or even maybe Yamato. Stronger than ever, with a great power, they will come. One crew that can challenge any Yonko crew can be a major asset in this war. And maybe Marco, Jozu, Vista, and the rest of the remaining big names from Whitebeard Pirates will come as well, not only to save Ace's brother, but to prevent history from repeating itself. Wano army won't stay quiet as well. They have many capable and strong individuals on top of a scary army that can be as strong as 20,000 men. After Wano, Momo will become much stronger than before, and his new scabbard will help him to save their savior. I have a feeling Daddy Dragon will show up as well. We don't know much about Dragon personality, but Ivankov was sure Dragon will come to save his own son, a top tier capable of going toe to toe with any admirals, Sabo, 4 leaders, and an army of 100 or even 200,000 is a great present in this war. And finally, we have Shanks and Red Hair Pirates. Shanks is more than willing to risk his own life for Luffy. We know this ever since the first chapter. He's one of the very strongest people in the world, and with the help of the strongest, most famous crew in the world, and a wise captain comparable to himself, he will be Luffy's greatest ally in this war. Put all of this force together and add Luffy's own power. So now, we have around 8 top tiers, near 45 individuals, many of whom can fight an admiral or one-shot most wise admirals, and an army of 350,000 strong. A truly one-sided win for Luffy and his allies. But let's be fairer to Marines and give them all the help they can get. Let's assume they beg Mihawk to come back, and he will. Garp stay loyal to his rank and help Marine once more. Kuzan return to Marineford for saving the Justice, and SSG come to help as well. And let's be optimistic about SSG and say they are comparable to 2 admirals. As you can see, the fight will be much harder, but the victory won't be taken away from Alliance. A definite win in the name of friendship made along the way. So Marine, if you are listening, pay attention to the meme and stay away from Luffy. And if you are still here, don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video if you enjoyed it. And I see you all at Laugh Tale.